Real talk about what's happening in the markets right now. I'm recording this on May 1st, 2025. Market's been going high for 8 days in a row, and I would compare this to the ultimate short selling opportunity the short selling universe have ever produced in existence. The only other time frame I could possibly compare this bounce, this extreme bear bounce, as I would call it, the only other time we possibly witnessed this was right after the market crashes in 1929. It bounces almost instantly, and it's the first bounce within the 1929 style crash. That's what you got today on May 1st, 2025. The entire market is like a drug addict. Like, oh my God, can you please give us a trade deal? Well, sure enough, they're going to announce a trade deal. Well, you wait, man. We're going to go higher. The trade deal is coming. Hello? Are you out of your fucking mind? 29 days, zero trade deals. That's the score. 0 to 29. United States, 0. Okay? 29 days. After April 2nd, there is 0 trade deals, and you're going to wake up every fucking morning expecting there's going to be a trade deal. That is why the market is stupidly up in last 8 days on 0 volume. The market is up on fumes. So for those of you that don't look at the charts, that just go and listen to the fucking misinformation all over the fucking news, okay, all they're talking about, well, sure enough, man, they're going to lock in this deal. You got 3 fucking stooges, okay? And I was a little bit of a different opinion of the Secretary Bessent, but like at this point, his last name shouldn't be Bessent. It should be BS Cent. Because every time this fucker opens his mouth now, it's nothing but pure BS. This shit is that he says is now like, supposedly he was highly qualified person to become the Secretary of the State. But yeah, like some of the stuff he's been saying and the way he's been saying it lately, it just doesn't add up. The 2 plus 2 again equals 30. And I'm telling you that shit never lasts in the markets. So the 8-day bounce, okay, when you got Mr. BS Cent, almost every day they interview it and it's like, well, it's up to China to fix United States, man. It's, China's got to do something about these tariffs. They got to call us first. China's got to negotiate with us and these tariffs. And what China's doing? Nothing. Blank fucking containers, okay? Ships are canceled. Goods are not coming in the country, okay? And he's out there, well, China's going to take the first step. I think it's clear. China has already taken the step. And United States this White House, I don't know, man. It's like, it's fucking embarrassing. Between the BS Cent and you got 2 other fucking stooges, you got Navarro and, the worst out of the 3 is Lutnick. That motherfucker. Holy crap. Where did they find that motherfucker? That motherfucker is absolute, like, 0 understanding of markets, economics, this shit. That guy says, man, it's fucking out there, guys. So you got Lutnick, Navarro, and BS Cent, trying to prop the markets. Oh, yeah, we got a deal. But we can't tell you which one. You want to know which country it is? Oh, I will tell you, but I can't because the other country may not want the rest of the world to know. But it's coming. Guys, we got 20 deals locked in. Well, can you at least tell us about one of them? Well, no. But they're done. They're locked in. Why would we tell everybody about those deals? They ain't got shit. They got nothing. Okay, but I tell you what the rest of the world's got. The rest of the world is making deals as we speak. The rest of the world is actually busy making deals with each other. While United States have visions, delusions of deals. And I promise you, like some of the deals that ultimately are coming, okay, they're not real deals. They are the same shit that United States already had in the past, but watch the volumes, okay, of the deals, meaning like the size of the trade with the United States is absolutely, by the time you're going to add up all the numbers, okay, United States is going to be doing less business with the rest of the world. And the conditions on which it's going to be doing business with the rest of the world is going to be far disadvantageous than the conditions that were before. Now, that's not what you're going to hear in the news. That's not what Lutnick, Navarro, or BS Cent are going to tell you about, okay? But that's the sauce they're going to try to deliver you, the bullshit. So, but the bullshit, you can't cover it up, because the oil market tells you the way it is. And the last time we had such sharp drops in the oil market, well, when was it? It was COVID. What else was dropping during COVID? Oh, shit, well, the whole market was dropping. Well, fuck, crypto was dropping. Well, for whatever reason, everybody's so goddamn bullish on hopium of a deal. Please, just give us one deal. Just let us know what it is, what country it is. Man, bitches. I'm telling you, the market, when the market cannot do 2 + 2, and it resembles some of the historic moments, like the 1929 bounce. While oil is dropping off, like, you got to be paying close attention. I mean, if you're not looking at charts, then clearly you're not looking at the volume on which the bounce is happening. Low volume on bounces right after the market makes a severe drop is not bullish. People are out there defining it as the return of the bull market. Oh, yeah, it's a bull. We're going to go back to all-time highs. Are you out of your fucking mind? People, this is what makes these bounces so shortable, is because people are blinded by the bullish candles. They're not looking what's behind the move. And they're actually not looking at the fact that 90% of the market participants, they're not buying into these bounces. They're not buying into some of the bounces in some market sectors. Bitcoin and crypto are up on obnoxiously the most disgusting volume you have seen in crypto, and yet people are convinced, oh, shit is about to take off and go to the fucking moon. I'm telling you, crypto right now is in the biggest fucking bubble you have ever seen. Yes, absolutely. Bitcoin is going to fucking collapse while everyone is expecting it to go to 200K. People are saying, oh my God, next week it's going to be at 120. Oh shit. Like, people are fucking brainwashed, right? The M2 money supply. Oh my God. Whoa, that's got to be a reason to be so fucking bullish on crypto. People, they don't look at the context. They don't look at what's behind the fucking move. And I'm telling you, there is zero validity behind the 8-day bounce on zero volume. There is zero validity. It's just goddamn hopium of a deal. Oh, M2 money supply. Man, you cannot be looking at some of these things in isolation and say, well, that is why something's going to go higher, something's going to go. You got to analyze a variety of factors, historic analogs. Okay, 13 market move sequence is flashing a sequence of red fucking days. And I would say, you just seen the market go up 8 days in a row. Watch the market go down 10 days in a fucking row. Are you prepared for that? Nobody's prepared for that because everybody's buying calls today. Nobody's prepared for Apple collapsing after hours today. Now I'm recording this at like 2 in the afternoon on May 1st. So I don't know. Apple is supposed to report earnings after hours. My bet is, like, it's gonna fucking drop. And if it's not gonna drop immediately right after earnings announcement, sure enough, it's gonna fucking collapse by next week. And the same thing goes to what? Amazon? Man, please. Okay, and the only reason market is so bullish, okay, because some of the beaten down stocks like Microsoft and Meta Okay, they're bouncing slightly. Like, let me put this shit in perspective, okay? Meta is down from the time we have been telling the entire world to short it at $730 a share. It's recently been down to $480. Went into the earnings report around $530, $540, and it's trading today around $570. How's that fucking bullish? This shit is still down. It's still at $570 after recent highs of $730. What's bullish about it? Absolutely, Meta is going way the fuck lower. So any bounce, it's like it's a gift. Okay, when the market has no substance behind it, okay, and the move is just based on pure hopium and bullshit, yes, you call the bullshit and you short it. And yet most of the people do exactly the opposite, and that's why they don't make any fucking substantial money in trading. Video after video, podcast after podcast, guys. I'm telling you, you stick to one strategy in a bear market. You short the fucking bounces. You don't look at them green candles, say, oh my God, it is so bullish. And what if they announce the trade deal tomorrow? Okay. They're going to announce the trade deal tomorrow. What difference does that fucking make? The unemployment number tomorrow, of course, that is if they're going to actually report the real employment number. That number is going to hell. So it makes sense that they could announce a trade deal after the market initially collapses, after the fucking job report tomorrow at 8:30. That would be perfect time to mitigate the drop in the market at 8:30. But look, when so much overwhelming evidence gets compiled, after a while, the market could make some stupid like this, like what it's been doing the last 8 days on hoping, but the probability of that shit lasting is zero, guys. So this is the greatest fucking entry. While the market is moving higher on pure hopium and bullshit and non-existent volume, okay, and people misreading an error, the crypto market, that the AM2 supply all over the world going to all-time highs is a reason to be buying crypto. Man, you don't have to look very far, okay, into history. COVID crash, when oil was crashing, so was fucking crypto. It ain't going to be no different this time. When oil is going to be at $30 in the next 90 days, do you think the market's going to be higher? Fuck no. I mean, United States method of extracting oil from the ground, the most common one is fracking. The cost of utilizing that method to produce a barrel of oil is around 48 to 55. What today, just today, if you missed the oil trade yesterday, just today, pre-market, oil was at like 56.16. So it was like $1 away from where United States companies that are involved in oil production would break even. Well, I'm saying that oil is going to be at $30 the next fucking 90 days. That means they're going to be losing their ass. What do you think is going to happen? You're looking at the same shit that's been happening during COVID. You're going to have a record number of oil companies going bankrupt. Now, I'm not saying this time around oil is going to go negative like it did during COVID. All right, but there's overwhelming evidence that you got countries around the world that are not trying to constrain their supply. At the same time, United States is in a fucking recession, or you still got idiots out there trying to argue, well, what is the probability that United States is going into a recession? United States has been in a recession close to 2 years, and now you're about to see how bad shit is really going to get. An oil chart is telling you about it, but yet everyone is focused on what? On fucking hopium. Hopium will never fucking make you a lot of money in trading. That's just it. So, if you want to know how to profit from the next move, not some bullshit calls you bought today and you got stuck in them and they didn't buy. Guys, yesterday the trade was fucking short in oil. Today, guess what? On the bounce, we're short in oil. But today's trade was LLY puts. Yes, LLY puts went anywhere from 13x to 34x, depending on your strike. expiration, and the exact entry. And we didn't even buy it ahead of the earnings report. We started buying LLY puts right out of the gate at 9:30. We added more on the bounce. So depending exactly on what your execution of LLY puts trade was, you're up just today, just on that trade, anywhere from 30x to 34x. So congratulations. Whoa, Leo, I missed that trade. Well, you wouldn't have missed that trade if you reached out to your coach early enough in the morning, because that's the trade I gave to everyone today. And if you were trading with some other coaches, they would have given you that trade as well. So, where the fuck were you? Well, Leo, but oil looked too bullish yesterday. But I thought LLY already dropped too much, and I didn't want to, what if it bounced? And it did, and then it fucking dropped another $60 after that. So, guys, forget everything you know about trading, okay? If you're not putting 13x trades, if you're not putting 20x trades, if you're not putting 34x trades over the course of a trading session, over the course of a 24 to 48 hour time frame, trust me, you could learn something from 13 market moves, okay? But most of you, you're weak dick motherfuckers. You can't hold on to a trade. You can't enter the trade at a critical moment because, well, but it just doesn't look like it's going to go lower, Leo. Or it doesn't look like it's going to go higher. Like, leave all this crap, okay, when you come to trade with 13 Market Moves Coach. Leave all that crap that you've used in the past to trade. Leave that fucking garbage somewhere else. You come and you focus on the program, okay? That's when you got a real shot to beat the fucking market. So, with that said, got highly overwhelming evidence that oil is going to continue lower. And anybody that is ignoring the transportation index that's been dropping basically on daily basis, you can buy an oil and transports are telling you this recession is, it's fucking serious as death. You're looking at record number of United States companies filing for a bankruptcy in various sectors. And I've just outlined just the oil sector as one of them. But, the supply chain that's currently broken. And you got guys like BS Cent that's telling you, well, China is going to call us and they're going to fix it. Like this imaginary deal that have not even, actually, there is no negotiations going on currently on this deal. There's nothing that's happening as far as negotiating with Chinese. Nothing is fucking happening. Besides a bunch of BS, every time you open up the media channel, the Bloomberg, the CNBC, they're just feeding you a lot of BS. So if you're going to keep focusing on BS, you're going to end up buying calls and you're going to end up getting killed in this fucking market. So, with that said, we got in store some 50x trades, 80x trades, 100x trades. The time to get in touch with a 13 Market Moves Coach, okay? The time to go to 13mmtv.com, get acquainted with the 13 Market Move sequences. The time to do it is now, okay? Actually, it was yesterday. But stop saying in the sidelines because you will miss some of the biggest trades. Like most of you guys, you've missed some of the biggest fucking trades that we've had so far this year. Because you missed the drop over the course of the last 60 to 90 days. Well, I'm here to tell you, this entry is precious. It is valuable. And you're going to sneeze, you're going to miss it because the market come tomorrow, come Monday, shit, it's going to be way the fuck lower than where it's at today. So I would even dare, I've got a case where the market can drop 15% by next week. Now, that's by next week. Y'all know where the market's going by the end of the year. I've said it so many fucking times. The market's going to be 50 to 60% lower from where it's trading right now by the end of 2025. So most of the people don't, think it's serious. They don't think like, well, yeah, because you listen to the hopium bullshit in the news. And that's why you don't see the crypto market crash. Because everyone that's involved in crypto, they're focusing on the wrong bullshit. Nobody's seeing the market fucking dropping tomorrow and Monday and next week because they're so focusing on the hopium of the bullshit deal, okay? And I'm not saying that when the news of the deal, okay, is going to hit the market news lines, I'm not saying the market can't bounce. What I am saying, it has already bounced for 8 days in a row leading up to tomorrow's job report. And the probability, the highest probability outcome is the market is absolutely going to get fucking slashed tomorrow. And they're possibly going to try to save it with a deal, which I'm telling you, the components of the deal are going to be total crap. So, you know, I mean, you may get a temporary bounce, which would be a great entry. But overall, I mean, the market is going to hell. Like most of you have been trading the markets in the last few years, you have absolutely zero fucking clue what a bear market is. Well, you're about to find out over the course of the next few months. You're about to find out by the end of the year for a fact what a bear market really is. So, get on the right side of the market, short the bounces, trade with the Thursday Market Moves coach. Finally, have the balls to land that 50x, 80x, 100x trade. Anyways, guys, got to roll. Got some big fucking trades we're putting on before the market closed today. And it's not late for you to get in touch with us and be a part of this phenomenal trades on the short side. Let's fucking roll.